That's her porn. And I guess in a sense, this is our porn.
Oh yeah, exactly. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brandon from Brandonscomics. This is actually our first pseudo podcast that we're doing. I guess we're going to be doing Brandonscomics Has Friends. Some of our friends are leaving right now and they're running out very, very, very fast.
Bye, friends.
Bye. So, my name is Brandon. This is Derek. This is my buddy Donny, and this is Lalique. What's going on, guys?
How you doing?
So I kind of wanted to start something. I wanted to get everything going where people could eat pizza on camera. Where I could start like telling people like what's going on, like what's happening. Like there's a lot of things that go on in a comic book store where people really like hanging out, but they're kind of like, what's going on? I don't really know. But this is kind of something where you guys can feel like you're being more of a part of it. So I don't know. So I've known Donny for a little while. Donny and I
a little over a year.
Yeah, a little over a year. We did a podcast together, and that's been fun. And Lalique and I have been doing different art projects. You want to show them some of your stuff?
Oh yeah, man. I got a couple. Hey, got some blanks right here. Some blanks.
Can't see it from all the way over there. Should I bring them to the camera?
So Lalique and I have been doing
I'll show you a couple more.
A couple different shows. Lalique is he's very well known in the Valley. How long have you been drawing?
Oh man, I've been drawing since like I was a kid, man. But I've been out in the Valley drawing professionally for about a little over 10 years now. So man.
So you do a lot of shows. That's kind of how I got to know Lalique. Him and I were doing a car show that like did comics and like art prints. And then I don't know how we ended up. I didn't make anything. This guy's cleaning house.
Had fun, man. It was fun, man. I enjoyed it. It's really honestly, man. The next one we're doing now is we're doing MA, which is Fan Fusion, man.
Absolutely.
Get ready for that too, man. We got a lot of stuff coming in. We actually have, besides all the artwork and everything, like we're gonna be doing art prints here. We're gonna be doing displays. As a matter of fact, anything that you want to get through Brandon's Comics, I can do anything pretty much. Okay, give me any of your blanks, bring them all in. So we'll work it through Brandon's Comics and give you a little discount on it as well.
But absolutely, he's got tons of other stuff that you guys definitely want to look at. We're gonna have like a Lalique day. We're gonna set up. We're gonna be happy. A lot of things that you guys don't know. We're gonna be happy one day a year just because Latique's here.
I support that idea. I support it.
One thing that you guys don't know that I'm not sure if you know, Latique's actually starting his own comic. It's called Munchies.
Yes.
Like, will you tell Derek about your comic?
So it's Munchies. Basically, like I want to say it's me and the mastermind behind all this is Che Wangia, which is my partner.
You got one of the comics here?
Oh, actually, I don't, man. I don't have it.
Okay.
I'll definitely bring one in
You gotta hear this.
for next show, for next episode. But it's really dope. It's like a fantasy food fight. It's like a Mad Max, like cross between Mad Max, like a fantasy food fight. The whole world set like in the desert.
Listen.
All the weapons are made out of food. Okay, the desert is not even desert. It's like sand. It's not sand. It's cinnamon. Okay, it's really dope. The weapons you fight, they fight like food demons. Like the whole idea, they have to go to Graham Cracker City and fight this guy called the Breakfast King. Okay, so he's made of breakfast food and all that. It's really cool.
Butters is
dope,
our
really dope. And they meet all kinds of cool characters, like food type characters.
Gotta go to that Cracker Boss, huh?
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? They run to all kinds of houses, man. It's really dope, man.
Oh man.
We have one thing is like a cinnamon. It's like a Cinnabon sandworm, man. It's a sandworm made of Cinnabons. Okay, really
Luke
dope.
Skywalker's worse
Fun,
enemy.
man. Really fun, man. You're gonna enjoy it, man. Seriously, I can't wait. Look out for Munchies, y'all. It's coming up in the next.
So when are you
couple
done
months.
with that? Like, so are you gonna have the completed project done by?
The project will be done by March.
Okay.
All right. And,
Donnie's leaving.
We're still going over. I don't wanna tell y'all the company that we're going through at the moment, but I promise you'll know very soon. Okay?
Awesome.
It sounds good though.
Thank you.
That sounds really good.
Also, I'm an artist with Cold War Games. With Cold War Games, I just did a starter set for it's for Fight Your Friends. It's a card game called Fight Your Friends. Really dope. So basically, you create your own characters.
We would have won a long time ago.
Really dope, man. Cold War Games really dope. It's with Ash Maxwell and Ashley Ritter. Ash Ritter being, Ash Maxwell and Ashley Ritter are known for Squariers, the comic book Squariers, for Devil's Due First Comics, and then they also, Ashley's also artist for Captain Afra on Star Wars.
Okay.
Stuff. So she does stuff for that as well. So I show that too. I have a box that it just came in the mail yesterday too.
Damn.
So that's gonna be dope. So it's called Fight Your Friends. One of my characters are in it. It's called. His name is Oliver Slit. It's like a twist on Oliver Twist. No pun intended. But yeah,
I get it now.
Yeah. But yeah.
What's up, Donnie?
Not much, man.
How you doing?
Not much.
I wasn't really cutting you off. I was just.
I wanted to use Oliver
Gotta get
Twist
my
for a
notes,
code
I'm
name,
sorry.
man. That's a good one. I like that.
I need that piece of paper over there.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry. I think that's mine. Nope, that ain't it.
I love that Donnie's trying to steal my notes. Here, let's give it to him. Here, I'll take yours. You take my notes. Donnie, you're not really on board. I was just saying hi to you. You
Hi.
can talk to everybody.
No, what's going on, guys? I
know.
just left my notes over there.
We're the majority here. You don't have to feel like. I don't know. Majority. I meant to say majority. Majority.
Mm-hmm.
That should have made him feel better. Majority.
It's a weird.
Yeah, I guess.
majority,
Donnie, what's going on?
Not much, man. We talk about The Walking Dead.
Sure.
All right. I know you got a lot of guys say you've been out of the show or whatever, like the last 2 years or whatever from all the killings, but
R.I.P. Rick and Carl, man.
It's-
Dang.
it's really good
Dude,
with these
Negan's
whispers.
bad, though.
With these whispers, it's
Yeah.
really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now Negan's on the whispers, so we don't know. I mean, in the comic book, I know what's going to happen, but I hope they stick with it. But
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're almost done, like, with the comic. Like, with the way that they're going. They'll be done
Oh,
with
I
it,
know.
like, in a season or two.
yeah, because what's the name already got the radio signal from the I forget what they're called. The starts the New World Order. Yeah. So it's like, wow. They claim like I don't know, they're gonna do like they can do The Walking Dead for like another 20 years, but I don't know with all these spin-offs. But then the new spin-off is only gonna be 20 episodes.
Well, if you don't
Is
kill
that
all
with
the
the kids?
zombies, of course
That's
you
with the
get.
kids, right?
Yeah.
That looks
I've seen
terrible.
that.
Well, we'll see. It's supposed to lead into the Rick Grimes movies.
Ooh.
Movies is supposed to be a trilogy, but now they're thinking that might be too much.
You're looking at picking up
I know,
number ones.
I know.
I'm curious how AMC's gonna pull that off. Yeah.
Ooh, I need the number.
Oh, man.
man.
I'm good. I got my collection. I'm good.
Yeah.
I have quite a bit.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, so that's one of the things about Walking Dead is Walking Dead's absolutely been tanking, which doesn't really make that much sense to me because of all the new stuff that's going on. Like, they're not printing more of this stuff. I kind of feel like it's the 90s. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's the 90s about to happen really fast.
I don't know. I was thinking that.
But I'm also a big fan of it.
I thought it was gonna be Robert Kirkman or somebody. I thought like there's gonna be a volume 2 of The Walking Dead. You know, just taking place somewhere else in some other world. You know, just to see that. You know, just another comic book sort of. You know, I just
Like
figure they're gonna
zombies with
milk it.
stupid accents.
They're just gonna milk it. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, I mean,
Part 2.
yeah, they're like Germans, but they're not really funny. They're just really tall and efficient. Yeah. What about any new movies? You're always the dude that's like, we work so much. I work my ass off. Like, I don't really get to go to
I
sleep.
am
Like,
Bad Boys
got
for
the-
life.
Yes,
Bad
I saw
Boys-
that.
Oh!
I saw that too.
No, it was good. It was
Yeah.
good. I
Did you
seen
see
that
it?
recently. It was good, man. It was really good,
They did a
man.
good job.
They did a
Yeah.
good job, man.
I hate. I ain't gonna ruin it.
No spoilers.
Yeah, I can't ruin it.
But it was good. I would tell you overall, it's one of the best stories.
Like,
out of the
we're gonna forget what you said.
franchise.
No, I like
Yeah.
the second one better.
Yeah.
Second one, I still like the first one. First one's always the
Really?
best one.
Always the best.
But the third one, I think, had a better story.
I like the one with the
than-
ecstasy.
My
I
That's the
still like
second
that
one. Yeah, I like that
Yeah.
one too.
I like the ecstasy one.
Yeah, I was good too. Yeah.
Mama, he's not feeling so good, you know.
Every time you see that, you just hear Mike Lowry.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm Mike Lowry.
You just say that, you hear Mike Lowry.
I'm Mike Lowry.
No, we're gonna drive the ambulance into the building now.
Have y'all seen the?
That was pretty dope. They broke into a police station to steal drugs. Like,
Yeah. Have you seen the?
and then they call Martin Lawrence and Will Smith to go get it back.
Yeah.
That's gotta be the
That was
craziest.
good. Yeah,
Sounds like a
I
bad
it.
plan.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for Fast 9?
Not yet.
Oh, they put that up. Jay, can you put that
I
up?
haven't seen that.
They just dropped
Really
that one
dope.
today.
Dope, man. I got a piece coming in, and we're working. That's what we need to talk about. That's another thing too. I actually got a big poster I'm working on for the Fast 9 movie, and we're gonna be doing it in conjunction with. I'm gonna be doing in conjunction with Brandon here. So it's gonna be dope. All
right. I heard Han's in it or something like that, or some tribute.
I gotta draw Paul Walker in it though.
That's gonna. Hey, trust me, Paul Walker. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. I've been working on it for like a couple of months now. We're gonna hear him in. So
doing donuts on the porch.
Oh.
No?
With the top.
Too early.
No, it's not.
Wait,
You're not gonna
donuts
do
on a
that?
porch?
No.
I thought you were like,
I did you know?
I was thinking
So,
like
9/11?
meeting something like donuts on a porch, and that's like a really weird
Oh
story.
my god. You play this song?
There we go. Here it is.
Oh, best line ever.
That's the driving stare.
Yo, where's the kid's mom at from last one? She died, right? The last one?
Dude,
I don't remember,
I don't remember, man.
That's probably still milking these.
You gotta
I'm still looking for DMX or
stop.
Vin Diesel.
No, you're gonna call it Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
It's still not right.
What?
No, I think that's Lil Wayne.
No, sorry.
Damn, hella, that hurt. Oh, John Cena in this
He was like, I will fake wrestle you right now.
Hey, just disrespect. You put Channing instead of The Rock now. I love it.
Rock ain't going. I mean,
Couldn't get
Vin Diesel ain't going down without a fight.
Hollywood Hogan. Can you imagine Hulk Hogan just goes in there on a walker?
They straight got The Rock's back up. They're all put Channing in there.
Oh, he's Dom's brother.
But they pulled that out of their ass?
He's the faster and the furious. He's the fastest of
Dom
the
has
fast
a
and
brother,
furious.
really?
The Faster and the Furious test.
Dude, how come we didn't know about this dude first?
Seriously, nine movies.
Yeah,
We're gonna pull him out of our ass.
8 movies, and now all of a sudden this guy comes to the rescue?
Right.
Yeah.
Because he was getting
Get outta here.
annoyed about all the movies, like, I can take those mothers.
Stunt Double wants some extra money now, so he has to play his brother.
Why don't it look like I have 2 beers? Oh, that's one of those.
You got more?
Please?
Some good stuff, man.
Yeah, what's your name actually?
I love it. I
This is
always
supposed to be a
like. I
Super
always
Bowl
like the Fast
trailer,
Furious movies
too.
because a lot. I
Is
love
that
the
a
action.
DeLorean?
I heard.
Look at that fake Bruce.
Where's Ludacris?
Lucas, I haven't seen him. He's got to change his haircut up. That's why.
Oh,
That was him?
That was he had
He
the
bring back
arms
the
up.
cornrows.
Yeah. Hey, look at me jacking on. Look like.
Shut up. Look at that. Look at that.
This is totally a movie I would have Donny Pirate for me.
Stop.
I don't know who that
Stop.
Tell him to get me a copy too. I don't
Yeah.
want to pay for this.
I said Donny.
That's crazy.
Donny.
I don't know who that is though.
Codename.
Codename
That's
Donny.
crazy. You see how the
Was
airplane
that
picked up
Oliver?
the car? Yeah, because that's
Oh
believable.
no, double clutching. He didn't follow his own rule.
Double.
You know what? I don't even care. I think you know what? But that's what I love about these movies.
No
They
way.
do unbelievable stuff like this. That's what makes these movies fun for me. I like those.
I mean, I guess it's kind of like watching Star Wars and being
Right.
like, nah, that force doesn't exist.
Look who's back. Look, our homeboy's
Han,
back. He
yeah,
didn't die.
Han.
Yeah, Han didn't die.
You might as well pull some more shit out of their ass.
I thought that dude fell
Say it
off
from
the cliff.
Tokyo Drift?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to die. He didn't die.
What?
Yeah,
You know the crazy. You know the crazy
Where
part
was he?
is.
Chernobyl?
Exactly. Where are you the
about-
whole time? You know.
You know the crazy part is about these movies. I love is that nobody dies. Nobody. It's never finale for anybody in these movies.
Ooh.
Even the bad guy.
She
In
said-
every film, the bad guy comes back as a good guy with them. They wind up joining the team. Right? Am I lying? And look at it. Hey, think about it. Right? They all wind up joining the team.
Wait, what's her
You
name?
know what I
Wasn't in there though. Han's girl.
They're probably figuring you forgot.
they gotta
after
be
the
like-
last
Hey,
five.
think about it. Jason Statham was the bad guy, right?
How would you leave
His
that?
brother comes back. He comes back. His brother comes back, and then they wind up being the good guys in the next one. Jason Statham was the bad guy in the one previous to that.
They just keep
become
on
the good guy.
recycling actors.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like the Terminator. I got you.
Right. Pretty much, yeah.
No.
Wild card!
It's like the Terminator. What?
He was evil in the first one. He comes back as this.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So, now that we've done that, so I kind of went into a different business that I wasn't really planning on getting into, and it's these pop figures. I don't know if you guys like pops. What's going on?
Nah.
Donnie, shut up. Like, you're supposed to say yes.
Yeah,
Like,
man, they're like the
thank
Beanie
you, Donnie.
Babies of today.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Donnie.
I'm messing around. I know there's a lot of collectors that go for those exclusive ones.
That was funny.
I'm just
Cute
in
little
the
Beanie
Give him
Babies.
his own little- Here, Donnie, go sit in the corner.
I think we tried that before.
You got the
So-
3D glasses?
So there's Jen, can we get him some 3D glasses? No, they're at our house.
Yeah.
So we're on pop handles now?
So the Mandalorian was hot, baby. Like
Okay.
all those Mandalorian pops were flying. So I did something I don't normally do. I'm trying to think of something funny, but I couldn't. I ordered like a ton of pops, but then I couldn't stop. Like the Mandalorians, I figured like if I did one thing, I had to do another thing just to make sure I had it all.
Right, the whole set.
So I went ham. So going forward, I'm going to be giving like a pretty good discount on all the Mandalorian pops. I'm not really trying to make a ton of money off of it, but I will be the place to go for it. So coming out on like February 19th, it drops a ton of pops. Every color, every single character. And then you guys get a time off until March 25th. You see why I did that. So, and then about after March 25th, every 2 weeks until May 27th, till the Baby Yodas drop, everything comes out. So it seems like every paycheck or every half paycheck, but you guys are gonna get pummeled with pops. So if you guys like pops, I'm the place to go to because I'm not gonna be jacking it up. We do comics and we do everything right, but that is one thing I did want to get out there.
That's great. That's good, man. I can't wait to get. I already got my pre-order for Baby Yoda.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got pops?
Yeah.
You get down on pops?
No, not the pops, but the actual.
The Baby
plush.
Yoda. Yeah, the
Yeah,
plush.
that's Mandalorian.
Well,
yeah.
so those things come out like the first week of May. You know there's a talking one?
Yeah, yes, you squeeze it, yeah.
I saw there's a $350 16-inch one they're doing.
So like Teddy
I don't know
Ruxpin.
what it
Oh, yeah,
does,
squeeze
but
it.
for that
I'll tell
much
you, my
money, I
thing
want it
with the
to
tape in
follow
the back,
me, you
remember?
know?
Jesus.
You know how to do it. Well, let me tell you what tape busting, right? You know how tape busting, you usually have to put a tape in the back,
Better
right?
wash my clothes.
I used to take the hip hop tape, put it in the back, and then the tape buster and rap through the whole thing. Like you can do that.
Did
like,
it work?
Wait,
Because
what?
with cassette, yeah, you could just put the tape in, and he'll still be moving his mouth. And you can play a rap. You could play a rap. I had like AWA or something like that back in the day. I put that in there, whatever, the cassette, and he just start
Fuck
flapping
the
his mouth.
police.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck the police.
Talking about Teddy?
Teddy Ruxpin, yeah.
Dang.
You imagine Teddy
Right.
Ruxpin? It's like, fuck the police.
Straight out of Compton.
It's like watching an old kung fu
But it's
movie.
really saying like its mouth is saying like I love you. I love you. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, damn, we got a lot of police officer cuts. I'm joking. That was an NWA song if you guys didn't know that.
He's like, I got a lot of these customers. Hold on.
Yeah.
That just dawned on me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they've heard that song before.
Probably.
Well, there, I mean,
it's
there's a
kind of
whole
new,
movie.
but
I was in Cuba. Jen and I were in Cuba for like a month, and I probably saw that NWA movie probably like 47 times because that was like one of the only movies you can get in English. I was just sick and tired, but like every night it was on.
Straight out of Compton.
Straight out of Compton.
Yeah.
There you go, right there. Dude, I got that VR machine. I know you guys seen
I love
Lalique
it.
playing it. Like, have you seen that
I mean,
VR?
I want to play.
Oculus.
Dude,
I heard it
it's
gives you brain cancer.
Are you recording me playing it?
No,
You recording me playing the beat? You recording me playing it?
cancer.
Yeah. I was on.
yeah. No, you're sitting here and you're like,
Yeah, I love it. I'm telling you, I love it. You know what they say? Like I get into it when, especially like anything Star Wars, I get into it.
you got the force, of
I
course.
had the force like this. Mom was like this. I was like this, waiting for my for it to come to me. Boom. I was looking at my own hands. I was like, oh, these fingers
Like,
move.
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I was like a newborn baby.
It's
Yeah, it's, you're in a whole new
I was
world.
like, oh, I was dunking too. I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh.
The force is a newborn baby.
I gotta see what that's all about, though. Then.
Yeah.
Oh, we should film Derek doing that the next one.
It's
like
fun,
we'll just
man.
show videos of like Derek like trying to swat at stuff. There's a cool game that's like you start out and it's like volleyball, but like you could start out at volleyball, but you might start out with a golf club hitting a ping pong ball, and they got a tennis racket. So it's like almost kind of goes with the same speed. So like if you're hitting a ping pong ball, the thing's
Yeah.
flying at you. You're like, what? You're trying to hit it with a golf club, a ping pong ball, and it, I don't know, kind of hit it really hard, and you knock it into like the next, you know, grandstand. But then they might hit you with a golf club with a basketball.
Oh wow!
So you hit a basketball with a golf. Like how hard do you have to hit that? Like it goes. You're like, look.
I looked up when you pointed to.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. We're already in the virtual reality world right now.
Yeah, I want to try that for sure. Definitely want to try that.
I want everybody to get one. Like, I think that'd be pretty dope because then we could all, instead of actually playing sports, we could just empty out my store and we could just all do virtual reality in the store. Like, we could set up a big basketball game or.
Is that what
you know,
esports is?
No.
It's sports.
Now Jen's blowing my mind.
At least not yet. We'll see.
We gotta know.
I was
No.
seeing billboards, and every time I see it, it's like, come play sports. I see it in Italian or something.
Stupid.
Come play sports.
I was surprised to start seeing it on ESPN. ESPN has a show in that.
Yeah,
So you excited about Phoenix Con?
I'm very excited about Phoenix Con.
So
I'm
congratulations
a
to
guest this year.
Lalique. Lalique is a guest for the first time. Lalique
Oh,
is a guest for the first time at Phoenix Comic Con. He gets going in there.
Yeah.
It's in there for free. Does that come with like privileges? Like you get your own little like butler or something? Like
Something
gets
like
you up to
that,
like
yeah.
unload?
If they offer that, I'll take it.
You got the Teamsters in there?
Follow you around and see if you would like something to eat or drink, and
Yeah, they do stuff like that. They'll do stuff like they have a helper and everything.
Oh, you got a green room? You got a green room?
I don't know if I have. I wish I hope I have a green room. That'd be nice. Whatever they offer there, I'll take it. But
You know you should have that. You know you should have that green room, right? Be like, hey man, hey, what's up with that green room? I know. Hey, try this with me. What's up with that green room?
What's up with that green room?
Hey, what's up with that green room?
What's
up with that green room? Hey, what's up with that
I
green
want to know
room?
what's up with the green room.
What's up in there? Is it green like
What's
you
in
said?
the box?
Is it
Tell
green?
me.
Oh, what's in
Tell
the
me.
box?
You guys are killing me right now. What is in the green room? I want to
Oh,
know.
I thought you were joking.
No, I really don't know.
Oh, tons of free food and stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's
Oh
gold.
yeah, that's part of it. You get
Yeah,
you get part of
Red
it.
Bulls, water, apples,
I think that's
sandwiches,
part of it. I went.
apples.
celebrities.
I went with,
They got a whole fruit thing. They got tons of stuff.
I went
Okay, so
with
is it like
Tony
fruit
Rodriguez
plate or
one time.
something like apples? I got apples.
I happen to eat the apples in there. I don't care about the grapes or the bananas because I
Apples,
happen to think that
bananas.
apples like.
apples are
All the
delicious.
bottled water you
Well,
can
thank you.
handle.
Oh,
But hold on. Latique, bottled water at a convention. That's like gold.
Yeah.
Like we had to go pay like $4.55 for like
It's
bottled
expensive,
water.
man.
It gets really
You know,
expensive.
like,
So I say, hey, if you guys are ever doing a convention, if you guys are ever going in and doing your own convention, on the first day you can take in your own ice chest. Now, what you can't do is reload it. But if you take in your own ice chest, you got enough stuff for the weekend. What you can do is bring in extra ice. So you just repack everything.
Right.
So what you do is you go in there, you drop it off Wednesday night, and then you just repack everything and your vodka. But the no, I'm just joking. Vodka, really.
Like, I really drink tequila.
Yeah, I'm a tequila man myself. But yeah, so you're stoked, huh?
Yeah,
You're
I'm
stoked
excited,
like
yeah.
being there.
I'm excited, man.
Are you gonna have your own
I'm
like
excited
picture?
too.
Oh,
I think you should.
Yeah.
What kind of picture gonna
they
be? Please do something. Please do something like.
something cool, man. You know,
Give
like
yourself
this.
funny ears.
No, yeah, do something like Jen said. Like do something. Just be like,
Gangster man, just
no, just be like, I'm gonna punch you, bitch.
I'm not like that, you know. I don't want to be stereotypical. I don't want to do anything like that. I just want to
How many people do that?
I don't know. I forgot the picture. I sent them a picture. You know, they ask you a picture of your bio and stuff like that. So
Right.
I sent that, and then
I
it was
consistently
really
send
nice.
them that stuff. And they
Is
just
it
keep
Send
on
a picture
deleting.
of what?
Yeah, like you send a picture, like just a black and white picture, like a picture of yourself.
Oh, okay.
That's part of the thing, you know. Send you got to send a picture of yourself. That sends you kind of your bio, a little short bio, and like a couple of things that you worked on. You know, so I worked on books. I worked on The Beast, which is out on Amazon, by the way. The Beast comic, graphic novel. Go get it.
Holla at your boy.
Snap, dude,
Done
I
by
didn't
John
know that.
by Triple Threat Entertainment. Boom.
Dang.
I'm art by Lalique Curry. Call myself
We'll
out there.
tag you in it. Don't worry.
And then also obviously the Munchies. Also, I can't forget my Core 6 family. Shout out to Core 6 Media. I'm a concept and art director at Core 6 Media. We just finished a book called Stan's Adventures. Go get it. It's a dope book. It's for the visually impaired. We're trying to work with like
Are you doing
different
Chris?
companies, huh? They're doing Chris with Chris.
Doing Chris?
Yeah. Chris wrote it. Chris was written by Chris.
Nice. Chris
You know
is
what
a
I'm saying?
great guy.
Yeah,
And you know what? And one thing I don't think you know
Uh-huh.
about this, like Chris actually really helped out Brandon's Comics.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we first started opening,
Yeah.
he was one of the artists that really reached out. He's one of the
Yeah.
reasons that I know Lalique.
Yep.
So if you guys can, please
Go
help.
to the
Please
video.
help Chris out. He is visually impaired.
That is
that-
let me tell you something. Core 6, I'm one of the board members. I'm telling you right now, it's a good company. I'm serious. Go by there, support Core 6 Media.
Absolutely.
That's my team. That is my team. Please go and support them. Chris is an amazing writer. You have Chandra K, who's an amazing colorist over there, and all the team are D. Everybody's amazing over there. Doug, everybody's amazing. Matter of fact, I want to give a shout out to Doug as well. Doug is going through some things right now, so health wise. So shout out to Doug right now. We're gonna pray for him to speedy recovery on the things that he's going through. Everybody as well. Everybody at Core 6. Giving everybody a shout out at Core 6. I love everybody over there. That's my team.
So guys.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's fantastic. That's fantastic hearing about everything like that. Chris and you couldn't be two better artists that I've actually met. You guys have really helped out the business, and if there's anything I could ever do to help you guys out, I'm here.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Stairs Adventures out, y'all. Go pick it up. Issue number 1 right now. Go get it.
So should we be carrying that in my store then?
Yeah, I'll bring some. I get some from Chris. Chris get in contact with me.
Cool.
I'll get some for you though.
So
Congrats on that.
I mean, we might as well put it if we're gonna put it up, might as well push it.
Stairs Adventures, yeah, number 1.
We did.
So issue number 2 comes out in later on this fall.
I do want to issue that Munchies though.
Oh yeah, I got you.
I do.
So it's a
You
graphic
know
novel.
what I can do?
It's a graphic novel.
Is it?
It's gonna be a
Hey,
graphic
but you know
novel.
what I can
First
do?
one, and then there's gonna be a
that.
regular series right after that.
Yeah, I want a
Okay.
copy too.
Yeah, all right, I got
But
you.
hey boys.
We're gonna be doing in-store signing, and Brandon already know he's gonna be like one of the first ones. The first one is coming.
I'm like literally sitting here trying to tell you guys what we can do.
Go ahead, B.
We can yellow label this shit, son.
Yes.
We can yellow label
Yes.
this shit, son. We can get
Right
it
on.
signed. That's all you need is me and him.
Oh man, that's
Yellow
the only way I'm gonna do
label.
it. That's the only way. I need a witness. Right on.
I can pick you the 9/8.
Can I get it?
All right, let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
I want a
Serious.
9.9.
Get it.
Oh, look at this motherfucker getting all greedy.
I
and
never
shit.
had one.
Get ready.
I'll show you one right there. Right there. So another part of this segment that I really wanted to talk about with you guys, is the Red Ranger. Red Ranger is going to be here at Phoenix Comic Con. I don't know if you guys have ever researched, if you guys, Jen, will you Google search the event or on TV? Will you show us the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fails or whatever they've done, because they're all either dead in jail or whatever. But this guy, he's still here.
No.
I mean, he didn't do
Green
anything.
Rangers.
No,
Green
and
Ranger's
Black
good,
Ranger
too.
too.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
I see
yeah.
Walt. I see
Tommy?
Walt.
No, but
You
there's
know.
a shit ton of people that had something to
What-
do with the Power Rangers.
What
that
about
they're
the pink?
all dead.
The Pink
Yeah.
Ranger though.
Amy Jo Johnson is just fine and she's fantastic.
Yeah.
And even Walt, the
was
Black
good.
Ranger, I see him when I go to LA.
No, but the Yellow Ranger's dead. I mean,
What?
but so
You said
so
Power Ranger fails or something like that? What'd you say?
I don't. It was like something like Dave was showing me something. It's like a 7.5 minute video about Power Rangers. Like every single person that had something to do with Power Rangers all have been in trouble.
Right.
However, I thought it was this guy. Now he's not. Just wanted to put it out there.
Right.
But so Jen and I have been going around the country doing Comic Cons with the Red Ranger, the Red Ranger and the Green Ranger, which everybody knows the hype about the Green Ranger, like at Phoenix Con, like
Right.
the dude coming in there, like couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So I thought, and this isn't true, but this is what I thought. I thought that we had been doing Comic Cons with the Red. This is the Red Ranger, but I thought we'd been doing Comic Cons with the Red Ranger. Well, apparently, a different Red Ranger got in a fight with his roommate and stabbed him through the heart
Wow,
with a sword.
That's crazy.
So I found this
Like
out a
a
couple
prop
days
sword?
ago. I found this out
Are
a couple
you
days
watching
ago.
or
Who
are
was
you
he? Who was this
watching?
guy right here?
Zordon? The Zordon's voice?
Yeah, that's Zordon.
Zordon's. Oh, okay, I got you. All right. Well, he looks like he's older, man.
Dude, a lot of these dudes died.
He older than a mother.
Is that
But
the
anyway,
original?
I-
That's the original.
I don't know who that is.
I have no idea.
No, 30.
I know the Blue Ranger was a
Frank.
gay. I don't know how else to put
She
it.
died in a car accident.
What? 2001?
Oh,
The other cast
yeah.
members gave him crap.
Wasn't she in?
But
Wasn't
they
she in
all,
like the Crow?
it's like,
Born 8
She was in the Crow, right?
she was in the Crow.
Yeah,
what,
like,
did, what did she do?
wow.
Brandon Lee? She
Yeah.
got sandwiched between the bullet?
I think she was yeah.
Surprised I've never seen that.
What's his wrong?
1931. No, not him, but.
Looks like
Yeah.
Jim Starlin.
I don't know why they don't
Oh,
have.
I had no idea they all.
Why they have faces, or like a comparison of who they were.
Voice
I mean, they don't have their
actors.
helmets on.
No, I know, but I mean, I said they did
For
a side
all those guys, there's
comparison.
like must have been a curse on that.
I'm telling you,
That's,
that's like all these people
They
died.
died so close together. God.
They all died in like.
Yeah, like early 2000s.
Three
Yeah.
and- Yeah,
It looked like,
2000, 2000, whatever, I haven't even seen.
Who's this lady?
And she did. She
Oh,
did
that's,
that evil lady.
Oh,
at
it's
the
the
end.
witch.
Yeah, I can't.
That was the
remember.
witch lady.
2006. Wow, they all died.
What
Wow.
happened in 2006? Something crazy happened.
Economy crash.
Took their own life.
Later. Well, unless they're like,
Jesus.
involved in like high-end real estate,
Wow.
in which case.
Maybe they were all like
That was the
roommates.
early
They was all part of that. They was all part of Fannie Mae.
They,
Oh, I remember. I remember him. Dang.
He was like the bartender, right? Or
No,
Yeah.
he was with that
No,
skinny
he ran
guy.
that
He was
store.
one of the goons,
Yeah,
you know,
he
like
was
a
one of the
Rocksteady and
goons,
Bebop type.
He had the hat backwards and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a fake Silent Bob. Huh?
Man, this is
Xena.
a show right here, bro.
It's Xena Warrior Princess.
Oh. Dang.
Mr. Miyagi?
No, Master
No.
Lee.
No,
Wait.
Oh.
Stop.
He passed away too.
R.I.P. Mr. Miyagi. Bro. God
He
damn.
passed away too. Yeah, man.
Dang.
Is that the guy from Fast and
Seems
Furious?
young.
No,
Which
I
one is
don't know
that?
who that
Dude,
is,
my
but
orphan.
he
What's that
looks
say?
like the dude that we kept running
S2?
into at Comic Cons, but
Oh,
it
season
had the
2.
sparkly backpack.
Wow.
That's
I have
kinda-
no idea who the hell
that's
that
kinda
guy is.
creepy. I wish they would show the original picture next to it though.
Yeah, that was
Deceased
good.
Power Rangers actors
Somebody needs to edit that
between
video.
93 and 2018.
So, the Red Ranger, I thought Jason Flunt, or whatever his name was, I thought...
Those are green. Jason. David,
I am done with the Power Ranger thing. I'm done with it. Everything that I said, I'm absolutely done with it. Another thing that was starting out. Star. This is actually a book. Can you turn that off, please? Star, this new comic that came out. I told you guys I started actually reading comics. This Star chick is dope. Lalique, you and me were talking about this before.
I actually like.
What stone does she have? We sat here forever trying to like figure out. Like I'm making up stones. Derek's making fun of me.
Actually, I love the cover, man. J. Scott Campbell did the cover. I'm guessing.
Absolutely.
Looks good. J. Scott always doing great stuff.
Yeah, man. He's every single thing that dude does. Like we just sell out of.
Let me see that real quick.
Yeah, he's one of my top 10 artists ever.
So did you read The Rise of Kylo Ren, or am I doing the comic book report on this?
Yeah, I think you are, because I didn't read it. I know I'm the Star Wars guy. You would
Really?
think that I would have read
Fire.
it already, right?
Heard it's
Yeah.
hot on the block.
You didn't read this.
That won't happen
No.
again. I will
Yeah, I
be
didn't.
doing. I will be doing. It wasn't good.
No, I'm terrible at doing
Is it something I
reports.
should pick
Like
up?
he knows this. We were in junior high together. I was. You can't spell success without a bunch of C's. I was very successful.
That's right.
So no, as you guys know, I don't really read the comics that much, but I started getting a little bit more addicted to it because that's what I do for a living. But this Rise of Kylo Ren, I really love Star Wars. It's one of the things that wakes me up in the morning, besides my dog and my wife. At least she can laugh at that. I was hoping she could laugh at that. Anyway, so what was the second to last Star Wars movie, B? Like, what was that?
Rise.
Second, you mean the Last Jedi?
Last Jedi.
Or did Solo come out after that?
Well, no. Solo was
Like
before
the
that. So the Last
Solo
Jedi.
came out before that, then Last Jedi.
Last Jedi.
Yeah. What did you think of the movie?
I don't want to bring down the stream, so you know.
No, man. I mean, it's about opinions. What you
Oh,
got?
I thought
I
it was
can
awful.
give you mine.
I
Oh,
was,
Corbin's on.
Sup,
yeah,
C?
I thought it was terrible. I'm a Star Wars fan. I mean, I saw the movie twice just to make sure. But, and it was I was mad both times. I was
He's out there like asking for his money back.
I didn't like how they pulled new stunts out, like how she can, do this, and then all of a sudden Kylo Ren has the sword. Like that's never happened.
That's in the new one, but TLJ, they had his own problems, but I didn't care for it whatsoever.
Yeah.
So all these things that you guys are saying, like and all this, a lot of these unanswered questions is actually what's actually kind of cool about this comic, because I actually set your motherfuckers up. But yeah, so what this does is it actually explains the backstory of everything. And I'm not really sure what goes on in 2 and 3, but I know exactly how it ends. And this is one thing that you guys should want to pick up, because at the very, very end of that movie, there's a big fight scene. Who's that fight scene between?
What? Oh, you mean Oh, at the very end or right before that? So so I know Kylo and Luke sort of fought.
Right.
And then they had and then you had Kylo kill Snoke, and then him and Rey fought.
Check this out. Check this out.
What is that?
Come here.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
Have you read this?
I haven't read it. I've seen images though of when Kylo.
So what
first,
this is
the
doing
second.
right here is explaining like how it goes back and like how he gets involved in all that. All that stuff that was from the movie. Like, ooh, how does this dude get a lightsaber slashed in his face? How did this really happen? This is explaining everything right there.
Okay.
So that's why there's such a big hype over this comic. That's why it's been a second and third thing.
Right.
I mean,
So anybody, if you didn't like the movie, any person that didn't like it, this could help you like things going forward. I mean, it's going to explain. Yeah, it's going to third print.
you want it back, or can I just start reading it?
See, exactly, and that's one of the cool things about comics, guys.
Yeah.
Another thing that, like, going forward, is this Iron Man 2020. Marvel actually came out, and they really don't come out and tell me if I'm wrong about first appearances. They don't really say.
They don't really say it. They normally just you just
that-
happens,
find out.
and then you figure out. You know, you gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
After the
Because
fact,
there
yeah.
could be something that happened in 1963 that some artist had put up something that you don't really know. It could have been a cover appearance. Donnie will sit here and complain till he's blue in the face about Hulk 180.
Well, that's not his first appearance. It's just a cameo.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So,
Tomato.
so like with this book, it's going to explain how Tony Stark, or it's going to help you get some knowledge about how Tony Stark is going to be in the next movies. I know they're going to say that Robert Downey Jr. is saying no, blah, blah, blah. It's contract issues. That's what people do. You don't say you're gonna play. You know, say I'm not gonna play. Oh, you know what, baby? All right, yeah, you think that, Daddy? We might learn something out. It's business. So, but this is gonna explain like how he's gonna do everything.
That's what happened in Kylo Ren 1. Tony Stark argued for something.
Yes. So Tony Stark is now the Jedi Master. But Tony Stark in the next movie, he's going to be AI. He's going to command an AI force of Iron Man, almost kind of like Iron Man 3, how he had that old AI force.
Yeah.
But they're going to be actually controlled more, kind of by Tony Stark, more advanced. So I believe like in this series, it's going to help explain more of this.
So you think Tony Stark's going to be like Jarvis in a way?
Exactly.
Exactly like that, I think.
Yep. Exactly.
Can we go back to that cameo in the first appearances?
Oh, let's hear it.
I've always wanted to argue this because I've always just never understood, like, why can't a cameo be considered a first appearance? It's like it's the first appearance in the comics. Like,
You know,
It's
it's
got
the
to
same
say
thing
the
with
name,
it's
and then show the character.
It's
even
the
if it
same
was on the
thing with-
last page, it doesn't matter. It's his first appearance.
I get you. I don't know why Wizard and all that, they printed it when you looked at it, first full appearance. But it's like Alpha Flight. They have I forget if it's X-Men 139 or I forget, but they have a cameo, and then they have a
37.
full, yeah, and then
It's
it's
like
like
first
people always
full
arguing.
appearance. It's like that's just like a
I
way
can't
to
tell which one goes for more money. It's just people are.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know, get you to buy 2 comics. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To get you to put those things in plastic cases.
Yeah. It's like
yeah.
you
I'm
have
obsessed with
both
putting things in
sets.
plastic cases.
Don't get me wrong, I love sets and everything, but I don't know. That's just one thing that bothers me
No,
about
I
that.
get you. I didn't do it. It was always there, like in the Wizard price guides. You know, you always saw it. It said first full appearance, and it just always went for a ton more than 180.
Yeah. It just doesn't. Well, I mean, now it's starting to.
It's
starting to raise.
It's starting to,
Yeah, for sure. Never had one. Actually, I did actually buy one back in the day, but thankfully, a guy I no longer talk to, but we both know who that is, actually gave me the only piece of good advice he ever did, and was telling me that to send the comic back immediately because I had water damage. It was a 181, and I spent I can't remember, was it like at least $1,000 I think on that bad boy, and I sent it back. I was
there for this. I was there for this situation.
I bought my 181 like way back when.
Why are you pointing at me? He's pointing at me. He's
I
like,
know.
I'm on my 181.
No.
I didn't have
This guy right here.
The guy like listed it like it was a 9.4.
Tax evasion.
It was a 9.4. This was in 2000.
I definitely was not me.
So,
okay,
yeah, this
okay.
was
IRS.
For the hype. Yeah.
So, anyways, I get it. And I'm like,
in the street.
looks like a lawnmower ran over it, you know, like the stamp was cut out and it's everything. What's up?
Where'd you buy it from?
Oh, eBay.
eBay?
Yeah, way back
Was it
when.
like 2 pictures or something?
Pretty much.
Oh man, you can't trust those people that put up 2 pictures, man.
I think
Oh,
that's
this
Derek.
is way
I think
back then.
that's Derek's new
I
segment.
know.
This is
Bitching about
before-
eBay.
This is before you can have
You
the.
have an eBay segment, bro. I would go. That would be like a 3 series or a 3 episode.
This
It's
is before you had the
amazing.
magnifying
Oh,
glass,
God.
though. I rely on that
Like,
magnifying
subtext
glass
on your
tool.
business
to use
card.
Chrome.
Don't trust people with 2 pictures.
Oh, I still mess it up.
I couldn't tell you,
I
man.
want
It
new
was
pictures.
so long ago. But yeah, I sent it back either way and got a good one after that.
Oh man, eBay is dangerous.
Yeah.
It is.
I pretty much only do CGC only. I mean, I'll
Yeah.
risk a raw every now and then, but like I said, I use that magnifying glass tool to really comb it.
You're out checking the black light, make sure there's no
on his computer monitor.
Is that cheese dust?
Is that cheese dust?
I'm eating Cheetos and reading this book.
That doesn't look like a
Wild card.
That's no water stain to me, buddy.
We really
Look at this dude. This dude's knee deep in that comic now.
I told
Look
you,
at that.
man. I told you.
Damn.
It's good, man. You know what? They also, I think in this series, they're supposed to explain how, what's her name, Maz, got the lightsaber, Luke's lightsaber, right?
Yep.
Right, Madge, that's her name, right? Yeah, how she got it, because they never really explained how she got Luke's lightsaber. You know, I never seen it, from Force Awakens. So we'll see.
Yeah, because last time it just popped, like she was in that bar or whatever, and
It was
just
Judge Judy.
Yeah.
took her
Judge
to
Dredd
divorce.
over here. Look
Yeah.
at Judge Dredd, calm
Yeah.
down.
Judge Judy.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna start reading. I was flipping through them just now. I was flipping through a couple pages just now, man. It looks really good, man. I can't wait.
I need to catch up.
It's
I
all
really
the
need to catch
details
up.
of this. It's really good, man. I think it's gonna fill in all.
I mean, we had more phone calls like for this book, like when it came out,
Right.
than we did for Walking Dead 193, then Captain Marvel #8, or Miss Marvel #8. I mean, these are all huge books that happened this year, and Marvel Premiere #7. Like all these books, like we still had more people contact us for this book than we did those other books.
Right.
I mean, those were 3 of the hottest books. So I really do believe if you got one of those Kylo Rens, if you were lucky enough to get one of those Kylo Rens over the 1 out of 25, definitely bring that to me. Get it graded. Keep it. Sit on it. This is definitely a book that you want to keep because it was a super low print run. Whenever I go do my diamond orders, Star Wars has never really sold before until the next movie. I usually, once I've seen the preview order for the Star Wars, I'm kind of like, I'm checked out. I'm done.
Right.
You know, like I don't really want to order that much just because I couldn't really sell it. But
Oh, can I do my pick? I had a pick this week that I really loved.
49ers.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
Well,
Got $100
well,
there, baby. Nah, I just-
my comic book this week that I really love, it's not up here, but I want to say Avengers of the Wasteland. All right. Now, for people who like the Old Man series and stuff, I really enjoyed that book. It continues on into the whole Wasteland thing, So, like, I just read.
I don't
just
know.
finished,
Like what is
So,
it?
the Old Man series
Yeah.
was Old Man Logan,
Yeah.
right? Old Man Hawkeye, which was really good. The one I just read was Old Man Quill, which was.
But what's a
phenomenal.
wasteland? Like what are we talking
Wasteland is like, all right, so like it starts with Old Man Logan, where like all the villains got together, killed off all the heroes, and they split up the United States into their own sections. So Hulk got like all California, Dr. Doom got the Midwest or something like that,
I
and
think
then
it's
like
Delaware.
yeah, he got Chicago, like the Midwest.
He got Logan's fucking Delaware.
The Red Skull got all the East Coast.
No one cares
You know what I'm
about
saying?
Delaware.
And so they all split it up like that. And it's really dope. And like you see like all the adventures, like the misfits, because there's no heroes left in the world. So like maybe a handful now where there was like hundreds fighting villains. Well, the villains, all right, so for anybody's read the Old Man series. So for every superhero, Red Skull found out that for every superhero, all their villains, their bad guys is like 100 to 1. They're outnumbered 100 to 1. For every superhero, there's like 100 villains that they have, right? 50 to 100 villains they have. So what he did is decide he got with Dr. Doom and everybody and all the other villains, and basically formed like their own Legion of Doom, pretty much. And
Sound like a ratio banging over here.
and basically
Wild card.
got all of the villains together and all the villains all over the world together to wipe out all the superheroes, okay, in the United States. Okay, it's really dope. If you haven't read the Old Man Logan series, you got to get into it.
You got me in the Old Man Quill. I'm kinda
Yeah,
interested.
Old Man Quill is
One.
dope because it kind of
I
lines.
got things right over here.
Yeah, Old Man Quill is dope, man. It kind of lines up with the what's that? Donny Cates Guardians of the Galaxy right now. It kind of with the contemporary, like the time now, the present time. So it's really dope. Dope series.
You mean
man.
like timeline where they at the movies, or like what do you mean? Like,
No. I'm talking about like in the comic right now. The Guardians of the Galaxy lines up with.
Yeah, so yeah, they just came out with the new ones.
Yeah.
Donny Cates is right in that.
Yeah,
The
it's
guy-
really good,
Galaxy?
man.
Yeah.
Because Guardians of the Galaxy, I mean, they're always pumping out like number ones, like left and right. You'd always.
Well, it's his last
If Donny Cates
storyline.
got a hold of it, then
Yeah.
maybe he's finally turned that thing around.
Yeah, it's really good, man. Seriously.
What issue are they on?
I think they're in the middle of the second story arc right now. They're in the middle of I think they may be like issue 12 right now. I'm not sure. I haven't kept up with it, but I read the first arc. With them trying to bring back Thanos, right? And then like they try to use Star Fox to bring him back and all that. It's really good. I don't want to spoil it for nobody. Read it. Go out there and read that first volume.
That sounds legit.
It's really dope. But now Avengers of the Wasteland is about after it's after the fact of it's after what happens in Old Man Quill in a way, and then so like I think I don't know. You know what? I can't really. Yeah, I want to say either it's right before it or maybe right after it. I'm not sure yet because they haven't really said yet.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really dope because now Dr. Doom runs the whole United States now because all the villains in Old Man Logan kills Red Skull. And then, like anybody else that was in charge, he kills Red Skull and he kills Incredible Hulk. So it's really good, man. Trust me on that.
Quill.
No,
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Oh,
Wolverine. Old Man
okay,
Logan.
okay,
Old Man
okay.
Logan kills both of them in the Old Man Logan book.
Okay.
So it's really good, man. You got to, check it out, man. Old Man Quill. Old Man Hawkeye is amazing because it's like the prequel to Old Man Logan. Which is dope. What you say? Nah, man, no. Old Man Hawkeye. Okay,
Give me a bow and arrow.
let me tell you,
Just
man.
as good as Hawkeye.
Well, look at this old man Hawkeye, so he can barely fucking see, and like,
Dope.
he's gonna shoot.
Dope.
He's gonna snipe you from fucking 300 yards.
Yo,
he's a
trust me
crossbow.
on this, man. Old Man Hawkeye is a dope series. I'm not the biggest Hawkeye fan myself, but because it's in the Old Man
He's
series,
a crossbow
Hawkeye
now.
fan.
He has a
Yeah.
crossbow now.
He should. Like, it's easier to shoot. Like,
it's dope.
it's less torque, it's easier for your arm. Yeah.
It's dope, man. But yeah, you get a chance to check out Avengers of the Wasteland. First issue is pretty good. I want to see where it goes.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Well, I want to thank you guys. Thanks everybody coming in. I really had a good time tonight. I think
I enjoy this.
like we definitely should be able to do this. We can do whatever we want. We're adults. I'm an adult. But yeah, is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Everything.
We're
gonna save it for next week. We're gonna save it for
Your
next
Star
week.
Trek or
Oh
your
yeah,
Star
so
Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah, absolutely, man. Let me do this. I gotta lift them all up now.
Do we have anybody
Let's
watching?
go have some good baby
Amanda.
Yodas, man.
JJ's wife.
Hi, Amanda.
I'm in. Yeah, you wanna can we bring the camera over so we can like
Well, no, you got it.
flip them on through?
You want me to get out of the way?
You want me to?
So, yeah, bring the camera over if you want. Yeah, check them out and stuff. Yeah,
You've got a plug that'll or a cord.
they're on sale right here. So if you get them through Brandon's right now, we do got them on sale. Okay, $40.
So let me get that back to that pizza.
$40 through Brandon's.